Hi Gemini, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you your May 2021 love reading. Now this is a collective reading, so please just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. If you haven't already, please check out my Facebook page, By Luna's Light. That is where I do live readings, and I also do weekly pick-a-pile readings every Sunday to see what your week ahead may look like. And I also have an Instagram account for By Luna's Light Tarot. That is where I do daily inspirations and daily pick-a-card readings. So check those out if you feel drawn to. I'm going to open up your reading today with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Gemini. What do they need to know in regards to their love life for May 2021? Okay, so bottom of the deck is coming together. So there could be a significant relationship on your mind right now. This is the Two of Cups, basically. Either in May, you could be finding a new relationship, or there could be a time of solidifying your current relationship if you're in one. These readings typically are for singles, but we do go through separation from our partners sometimes, so this could be reconciliation as well. But there is some sort of partnership on the agenda here for May. Now we have win or lose. Now this is like the Five of Swords, and when I see this card, there's conflict coming up. Basically, it feels like maybe there is maybe you're in separation from someone, or you are conflicted at this time in regards to your relationships and in your love life. With this sword, it's stuck in the earth, so I feel like there is some sort of stuck or stagnant emotions going on. Someone might be feeling really stubborn or just kind of stuck in the mud. Not really a progressive energy. And the sword is all about clarity and communication and messages. So I feel like there's a lot of conflict going on with someone that you care really deeply about, and you're not quite sure if this is going to come out as a win or a lose situation. You're not really sure which way it's turning. Especially with it being quite stuck, that means like there's stagnant energy, nothing's really coming from it. So you're kind of in that place where you're like, where is this going? What is happening here? I'm not quite sure if I should fight for this or if I should pull back. And ultimately, like with win or lose, this could, when in battle, there's always a winner and there's always a loser. So I feel like you're going to be figuring out sooner or later if this is a win-win situation or a win-lose situation. But I do feel like there's a lot more heartfelt communication that needs to be said rather than like mind games, or because sometimes swords can be all about mind games as well and withholding truth as well. So take that as it resonates, but I do feel like there does need to be a lot more heartfelt communication if you want this to be a win situation. Now we have Shine. This is number 19, which is the Sun card. Happiness is on the horizon, and I feel like you attract more when you're happy, of course, right? When you're shining. So when you're truly happy with who you are and where you're at, you exude this light within you that just exudes out of you. that really attracts the right kind of people into your life. So I feel like with this win or lose situation, it could end in a very good standing between you and this other person. Maybe you're fighting for someone. Maybe you're fighting for a love. Maybe there's someone else in the picture and you're really trying to fight for this relationship. This is a good omen, this Sun card. It shows a lot of happiness. And we see the next card, which is not like the Nine of Wands, basically. A well-deserved reward. So you're going through something that has taken a long time to build up, that has it's basically almost at its completion too. So it's like taken a lot of time to create this relationship that you've wanted, or to find this relationship with this person that you've wanted. And this is a well-deserved reward for all the hard work that you've been putting into yourself, into your life, and all the changes that you've been adapting with. So there is a well-deserved reward coming with this Sun card, especially. A lot of happiness on the horizon here. Now I'm going to choose a couple of the Energy Oracle. Angels and guides, what do my Gemini need to know in regards to their love life for May 2021? Okay, bottom of the deck is the Garden and the Gate. So you're in some sort of transition, or you're kind of at this stalemate, really, in between, like right before a transition in your life, where you're unsure of if you should stay where you're at, or if you should pursue other options, or pursue more happiness, see if the grass is greener on the other side. So this could indicate that there are two options out there for you in regards to your love life. Or perhaps you're needing to let go of something in the past to move forward with something new. That could also be indicated. Now we have Rest and Rejuvenation as your first card. This is taking, another 19 I just noticed. You have two 19s and you put that together, it's 10. So the end of a situation. And it doesn't surprise me with the Rest and Rejuvenation, especially at the end of a situation where it's time to really take inventory on where you are at, and sorry, I can't speak today, energetically, where you're at emotionally, where you want to go from here. It's tapping into your own frequency, to your guides, asking them for guidance and help. Where do I go from here? What do I want to do? So taking that time out is really important to really see where you're standing still, because you could be chasing after a dream or another prospect of love that just doesn't quite resonate with your frequency anymore. Maybe it's time to move on and find someone else. And that could be that that two different people that I'm kind of picking up on right now. Now we have Appreciation. Now this is number 15, which is the Devil card. So you could be really appreciating, how do I want to put this? You could be appreciating beauty right now. So perhaps you are really appreciating someone from afar based solely on their looks and not quite knowing how they are in person just yet. Or this could also be that it's somewhat, I'm kind of picking up for some of you, not all, that a relationship has become kind of an addiction. And so there's appreciation, but then there's codependency, right? Where you're not able to be on your own or alone. Be mindful of that, because ultimately you're not trying to find someone to spend your life with to fill a void. You're supposed to do the work and fill that void yourself, and then find someone who complements where you are at in life. So if you're simply trying to find someone to fill this void, you're not going to get far with it, is what Spirit is saying. It's not going to be the type of relationship that you truly do want deep down. But it's also saying, like, appreciate where you are at, appreciate who is in your life. When you are in that appreciative, energetic realm, I guess, you're showing Spirit that you acknowledge the gifts that they're sending. You acknowledge the path that you are on and how beautiful it is, and you're not coming from a place of lack. And so when you show appreciation, things start to flow a lot more naturally and start to really be drawn more to you as well. And your last oracle card here is indecision. So that is why I'm also picking up two different people. There could be a past relationship and a new relationship, and they're both unknown. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made here. This is also the 8 of Swords coming through, which is all about not feeling in control of your own life, not knowing which way to go, not knowing that you have the power to make these decisions, and knowing ultimately which way you want to go. So there will need to be a decision made. Please know though that you can't make a wrong decision here. You're going to learn and grow and love and fight and all of the above on either path. And if it doesn't turn out to be what you thought it would be, it doesn't matter. There are lessons that you learn from that, and then you can pursue a new path. You can alter to find what you ultimately want. So it's never a waste of time. There's always lessons on the journey, and it's never a solid thing. You're not making this life or death decision. It's simply, where do I want to go from here? Which avenue do I want to pursue? Okay, I'm going to open up your tarot reading now with the Gilded Tarot. Angels and guides. What do my Gemini need to know in regards to their love life for May 2021? Oh, that was fast. Saying too many cards. Okay. 3 more cards, please. One more card. Overall energy, bottom of the deck, is the Strength card in reverse. So this is Spirit basically saying it's time to get vulnerable. It's time to allow your vulnerability to show, to come through, especially if you're trying to pursue a new romantic interest, that it's time to open yourself up to this journey and not be so protective or rigid in your way of going about this. Okay, so your first card is the 4 of Swords. So I feel like if there was a separation from someone for some of you, I feel like you've been resting, you've been taking that time out a bit to figure yourself out. That's why you also have the Rest and Rejuvenation card here. Taking that time before you jump into something new. We have the Judgment card here in reverse. So if some of you are wanting to get back together with the person from the past, this is showing in the reverse, because it's in the reverse, that there is no resurrection really to be had here. I feel like it's in the past for a reason. There was a lot of karma around this relationship that needed to be learned and healed and addressed and dealt with. You ultimately taught each other a lot, but I feel like this has come to a close, that this has come to completion, because this is in the reverse. When it's in the upright, there's a possibility of a resurrection, but with it in the reverse, there's no possibility of that at this time. Now we have the Two of Swords, stalemate energy. It's in the reverse though, so you're coming out of that stalemate time where you're not sure of which avenue to go, that indecision. Do I pursue the old? Do I pursue the new? You've made up your mind. I feel like you're going with the new. I feel like you're moving forward. But you do, here's the King of Wands. So you are lacking a bit of confidence when it comes to this. A bit of confidence in moving forward. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Gemini, my goodness, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, a fire sign. And it could indicate that this person is out of the picture. They're not in this anymore. They're not very, very passionate about this connection, or they're just doing their own thing. They're off on their own journey. But they're in the reverse. So if this is indicating, if you are dealing with a fire sign, this is indicating that they've kind of tapped out, that they're done. If this is your energy, it's simply that you're not feeling very confident at this time moving forward. So you are moving forward, but you're lacking that confidence to truly kind of take life by the balls, so to speak. Maybe something in the past shook you up a bit, and that's why you're feeling a bit vulnerable, perhaps. Not very confident and feeling a bit vulnerable. But we have the Sun card. Again, you have two Sun cards here. And that's brilliant. You have a beautiful energy about you that you are going to be bringing, like cultivating in your life. And it's going to be bringing all these new people in. You're going to find a lot of happiness, a lot of love and joy. And ultimately, especially with this Shine card here, you see that it starts from within. So it truly starts from within. Happiness starts from within. So no one can fill that void for you if you're not shining just yet. But when you shine, like I said, you attract these people in. So it starts with you, and you're going to be attracting in some new passion. We have the Ace of Wands here. New passion for someone. Like your torch is blazing for someone here. So there's someone new, I feel like, coming in that has really caught your eye, and you're ready to pursue. Just feeling a little not like less confident about it. Again, perhaps from that past energy. And again, here is the Two of Pentacles, just to reiterate. It's in the reverse, so no more juggling. There's no indecisiveness. There's no more new or old, or maybe they're both new and you're trying to decide between two. You've decided. You've picked one. You're not juggling anymore. And you've decided to work your butt off towards one person, to one relationship, and work on yourself in the meantime. All right, I'm going to clarify further with the Witch's Tarot. All right. Oh my goodness. Cards flying already. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords here and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So Four of Swords is tapping out, especially if you're out of separate, like, oh my goodness, I can't even talk today. If you're in separation with someone, newly like separated, you're taking that time out from that relationship, from that person. There's no changes at this time. I feel like you're kind of just taking this time to really get to know yourself again. So no big changes coming in very quickly. They will be coming in just slowly. The universe is really allowing you to realign yourself at this time energetically before you start pursuing new things. Now we have the Judgment card in reverse. And the King of Wands again. So you have two King of Wands here. There's a fire sign that you're dealing with here. And this is simply saying the Judgment card, no resurrection with the King of Wands. So there's no, if you're dealing with a fire sign, or if this is the fire sign from the past, they are not wanting a reconciliation, or you're not wanting a reconciliation. There is no resurrection of this relationship. It's simply moving on, letting you both go on different paths. Now we have Two of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you're coming out of this stalemate time, but you're still a little emotionally unavailable. You're emotionally unavailable perhaps because you're still healing a bit. So that's why you're coming out of this slowly, gradually. You're not just jumping into this next person. This is why this appreciation card with the whole codependency part that came through from Spirit, that's why they said this, is you don't want to rush into something new simply because you feel lonely or because you need someone to fill the void within, because you are still emotionally unavailable. You're still healing. So take that time to properly heal and to properly feel all the feelings and to process them so that you can ultimately be better set up to start a new relationship with someone. Now we have the King of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands. So I feel like, yeah, this is your energy now where the King of Wands, this could mean two different things. So maybe you're not feeling very confident, but you're going to be victorious in pursuing this new person. There's going to be victory here. And it could be too that you need to lay back a little, like not overly pursue someone, not overdo it, because you could scare someone away if you're just being like, whoa, oh my God, I love you. And you haven't even been on a date yet. So it's okay to come in slowly. It's okay, even though I can tell you're a very passionate person, and you really want to share your heart with someone, it's okay to hold back a little, especially if you're emotionally unavailable right now, and allow things to take their natural course. Because ultimately, if you do that, you will be victorious. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about the little things, and don't worry about the timeline. Just allow it to unfold naturally. And if this is in regards to a fire sign that is just not coming back, it could simply be that this is a blessing in disguise, that this is over for a reason, and it's a blessing in disguise that it's over. We have the Sun card and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. So this could be that you've put a lot of work into yourself in the past with taking this time out, with separating from someone, taking this time out to really focus on you and what you want. And that's what's leading to this happiness, is all that work that you've done in the past and that you're continuing to do. But they're also saying don't give up on work. Like, don't give up on work. Don't give up on working on yourself. It's leading to where you want to be. You're going to start seeing the accomplishment out of it, the rewards, so to speak, out of all of this hard work. Now we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands, this new beginning. Yet the Six of Cups is coming in. So there is someone from the past that you still hold a torch for. That's possibly why you're unavailable, emotionally unavailable at this time, is because you're still healing from this past relationship. You're still trying to pursue this person, but I don't feel like they're really into it. Their energy is very backwards. There's no resurrection here. A lot of karma that needed to be learned. And, this person is just not quite wanting this anymore, I don't think. And with this Ace of Wands, you want this new passionate beginning with this person, to start fresh with them, because the Six of Cups is someone returning from the past. Now, it could be another person altogether. It could be someone from the past that you dated a long time ago or you were friends with. That would make more sense in this scenario. But I do feel like some of you are still holding that torch for this previous relationship, and I'm not seeing any indication that they're wanting this back. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so you're no longer juggling. You're no longer juggling two people, I feel like, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, but you're coming forward with the Four of Cups, and it's not really well received. You can see if you're the one coming in with this offer, this person's really closed off. They're not really having it. They're not wanting that offer anymore. So be mindful if you are holding on to this person from the past. I feel like it might be time to move on. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles, work. Oh. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. So perhaps you've been really working hard to get this Ten of Cups back that you lost with this person. But it is in the reverse. So it might take a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of... I mean, and even that, though, I'm not sensing that this is something that they truly want. So be mindful that as much as you work hard towards something, both people need to be in it. Both people need to want it. You can work your butt off towards something with someone who may never want to reconcile, and that's kind of wasted energy that could be put back into yourself. So just be mindful that I feel like this person has moved on. Overall energy, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords, and the other one was the Strength card in reverse. So yeah, you're feeling really vulnerable right now, because it feels like you're not in control of your own life. Like you're not able to make this decision for yourself. If this is ultimately what you're wanting, is a relationship with this past person, because for some of you, there is a new person involved here. There are other options. They might just not be what you want, like that you might want this one back from the past, but at the same time, it's almost becoming like an obsession with this Devil card. An obsession as in like, the more that they say no, the more you want it. It's kind of that challenge coming up. And so it's making you feel like you're out of control to make this choice, because ultimately this person rejecting you or saying like, no, I'm not into this, is making the choice for you, which is very difficult. But that's a part of life, unfortunately, is learning when boundaries need to be set between two people and when it is actually over. So bear that in mind. If you are still holding a torch for this person, it doesn't look good on their end. It doesn't look like they're ready to reconcile at this time. Okay, I'm going to choose some of the Island Time Wellness cards. These are really cute new cards that I've gotten in, just to gain a little more insight at the end here. Angels and guides, what do my Gemini need to know in regards to their love life for May 2021? We have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Yeah, you have a lot of love for this person, a lot of passion. I feel that you're very passionate about this person. Ooh. And we have Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, and hesitation. So this could be this new love coming in, or this is simply you having faith that this is going to work out with you and this past person. We have the Chaser. Yeah, Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. That is what was coming up with that Devil card, is with the appreciation card, is the codependency aspect and chasing something that is not necessarily wanting to be chased. And we have girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. There's that boundaries again. Having boundaries with this person, realizing that, this is just not on the same wavelength, this relationship. And we have not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. That's ultimately what probably separated you two, was perhaps jealousy issues and fear and ego issues, and self-sabotaging the relationship. All right. That is all I have for you today, Gemini. So for those of you that are wanting to pursue this relationship again, please note that it might not be reciprocated as you're hoping, but that is ultimately your choice to pursue. And yeah, but there is an opportunity for new love coming in. There is another person involved here, so keep that in mind, that this other avenue might be the more healthier route to go. But I do feel like you guys are still trying to let go of that flame for this other person. So that is all I have for you for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated at all, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.